Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I draw an elephant face. I hope this tutorial is really easy for you. I try to make it as easy as possible. This is kind of how I do it, so I'm hoping it's easy for you guys as well. So let's get right into the video. So this tutorial can work out if you're sketching this by hand on paper or if you're using the Procreate app as well. I find that you can do it either way. Just make sure you have a pencil and a ruler as well if you're going to do this method. And then that's pretty much all you need in your paper. And if you're using the Procreate app to follow this tutorial, please use the drawing guide. I feel like it helps a lot. Select symmetry and then assisted drawing, and then you can increase your thickness as well, and then you could choose any color that you want for the solid line in the middle. First thing we're going to do is create a straight line, not too far from the top of the canvas. If you're using Procreate, just hold down and it will straighten out your line as well. So we're going to put 2 lines towards the side. We're going to actually make a diamond shape. This will give you the shape of the elephant's face. And then we want to make 2 lines going towards the center of the canvas. Then we want to make another straight line towards the center of the canvas, not completely in the middle, but just above it. And then we want to make 2 lines going inwards towards the top line that we created as well. And then we want to make 2 lines going towards the center of the canvas and make sure it's even. So pause the video now if you need to and make sure you have the lines in the correct places. Now you want to make 2 lines going outward from that second line you created, and you want to hit it on the diamond shape that we created not too long ago. And then we're going to take those 2 endpoints of the lines we just created and make a straight line. This is the last line you'll have to create for this elephant head. Okay? Now, if you're doing this by hand, you want to use a pen to make the final lines because you want to erase all of these guidelines at the end. And if you're using Procreate, you're just going to lighten that layer so you can use it as a guideline. So now we're just going to get this head shape. We're just going to make a small hump above the head. And then we're going to make the ears. We're going to go from the center of that diamond on the side and bring those lines up into a curve. You can play with this part. You can kind of make it the way that you want. But those guidelines are there to help. I thought to add a little bit of funness to this drawing, I decided to make some curvy lines. Elephant's ears aren't perfectly circular, so you can do that step as well. Now we're going to focus on the eyes. You want to make a lemon-shaped eye. I think that's the easiest way to say it. And then once you make that lemon shape, you just want to fill in both sides to give the eyeball shape and then put the pupil in the middle. And then once you do that, you'll have your eyes. And I forgot to add, if you're using Procreate, make sure if you're adding another layer that you add the assistant drawing to get both sides of the canvas to draw out the eyes. It makes it a lot easier and less time consuming. Now we're just going to add some eyebrows. That's pretty simple and easy to do. And then now we're going to focus on doing the trunk of the elephant. You can add an extra layer to this if you're using Procreate. So basically you just want to follow those guidelines. So go from the eye and make a curve down, and that will give you that shape. You might have to do it a few times. It took me about 6 times to get the shape that I wanted. Um, so just keep playing with it. Now we want to make a curve to get the head shape of this elephant. So follow those guidelines. Instead of making it pointy, just make it curvy. Um, and just kind of keep doing it until you find it to your liking. Now we want to get the inner ear. You can make a curve, you can make a straight line, you can pretty much do it any way that you want. And then we're going to make the tusk. You just want to make a curved line down and then take that end point and go right back up to the elephant's face. This part's optional. You can add some details to this elephant. You can pretty much do what you want at this point. But this is the core area to make an elephant's face. And as you can see, I'm adjusting the trunk of the elephant. I didn't really like it. I wanted it to be a little bit wider. You can always adjust things if you like. With Procreate, it gives it so much flexibility. And if you're doing this by paper, you just probably have to erase. So that's pretty much it for drawing this elephant. You can color it in as I'm doing. So the last few minutes of this video will just be me coloring in the elephant and giving it a little more style here. So you can do that as well. And if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll be having more content coming soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.